Hey guys, it is Monday here in West Virginia, so it is time for us to do our weekly Mopar Monday video. And today we have a couple older out-of-world releases, and they are of the Hellcat Challenger. One is a regular release, and one is a Mijo exclusive. And the Mijo exclusive is probably 5 years old, something like that. It was one of the first challengers to come out from Outer World besides the regular release. I mean, it was one of their first Mijo exclusive or hobby exclusives, and it was this guy here, the yellow 2019 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. I actually had this one before, and I bought it in the Philippines when I was living there, and that was like in 2020, I believe, when I got this one. And I just bought it again a month or two ago, and just now getting around to showing it to you guys. And it is a very nice piece. I like the blacked out hood and the black tail stripe. Not many of them have this black tail stripe. I do like it. It gives a little bit of the nostalgia of like the original E-body Challenger from like 70, 71 with the tail wrap stripe. Forget what they call it. But anyways, I just call it a tail wrap stripe or bumblebee stripe, something like that. But anyways, yeah, it looks really good with the black wheels, blacked out hood. Usually I'm not a black wheel person, but this one actually looks good with it. I think I would prefer black wheels on it over chrome with all the other black accents. So you can see that this is true 1/64th, and I showed you that in the one video with the Stance Hunters Challenger, which is absolutely beautiful. If you did not see that video, make sure you check it out because that car is phenomenal with the way it looks. I didn't expect it to be as nice as what it is. I didn't even expect it to roll, but it does. And I'm going to be ordering another one in the Tor Red, which is like Hemi Orange. And I hope to have it maybe right around Christmas. And we ordered another truck from China too, from another company called Street Weapon. And it is a 1970 Dodge Ramp truck. And it's a brand new one. They had them in red and blue, solid red, and then they had another variant in solid blue. And they just released one in red, white, and blue with Sox and Martin livery on it. And it's beautiful. It looks just like the actual truck that they had back in the early 70s. But anyways, let's get back to this guy here. Just wanted to fill you in on what's coming. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the package. We'll take a quick look at the stuff. Accurately scaled, die-cast metal body and chassis, rubber tires. And the only bad thing about the Mijo exclusives, they do not give you any of the fun facts or anything, but they do give you the collector box again, which I do like those. In case you can't display them at the time, you got to put them away somewhere and you do crack them open. So here's a little story about the 2019 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, an absolute brute of a muscle car. It's a supercharged tire shredder with loud body colors and angry cat badges. The Hellcat is an attitude machine whose sheer ferocity and violence makes you crave open stretches of road, highway on-ramps, and tunnels. Auto World replicates the mean Hellcat here in hot Go Mango with a scat pack tail band. And this does not look like Go Mango. I don't know. That's like I say, even some of these stuff that Green Light has been releasing, and they're using the old school names. It just doesn't look right. But Mango isn't really orange, so I guess this may be. I don't remember the Go Mango that well, so I may just not be familiar with the color from back in the early 70s when it was on other cars. Because honestly, like, thinking about it, this does look kind of like the outside of a ripe mango, but the inside of the mango is actually orange, kind of like a yellowish orange color. But the outside pill, if it's ripe, it kind of does look like this. So I guess maybe it could be Go Mango. And this one, it seems to have, I think, a bent front axle. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but sometimes it happens, unfortunately. It may just be the tires. I don't know, good. I think the axle's actually bent on this one. It happens even with Outer World occasionally. Not very often, not like Green Light or M2, but Outer World does get a couple flaws out too. So, anyways, it just sits on the shelf, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I still hate to have them with bent axles. I try to straighten them as best as I can if I do get one with a bent axle. So, anyways, the color looks great. I love on this one that they did black out that triangle wedge that they have in the A-pillar corner where the door is. That should not be there. I guess they just do it for reinforcement of the casting to reinforce the A-pillars. Maybe there's something there that made the casting brittle, so they had to reinforce it. But they definitely should make sure that they black that out. And a lot of their castings, they don't. They've gotten a little bit... I don't know, lazy with details on that part. And this car, they should have actually put mirrors on it too, and rubberized them, where if they were going to try to sell it to like 14 and older, I guess it really wouldn't matter. Just have it on there, choking hazard, blah, 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 recommended for 14 plus, and they could put those plastic mirrors on there. I guess maybe they're worried about them breaking or something, but that would make this casting. It would definitely make it 100 times better. It's really nice the way it is, as I mentioned in the other video with the Stance Hunters. The Auto World one is beautiful, especially considering the price range it's in. Like Walmart, if you find them, they're less than $6 at Walmart. If you have to buy them from like Hobby Lobby, they're like $8. And then on eBay, there's sometimes upwards of $10. And direct from Auto World, they're about $10 plus shipping. But yeah, for that price range, you can't beat it. But if you're going all out for details, the Stance Hunters is the one to get. The only thing with all the Stance Hunters, and I don't know why, it may just be part of the casting, or it may be because of some way the mold is, but they all have a sunroof. I don't know, they have not made any variants out of sunroof. But anyways, back to this guy. As I've mentioned before, it has beautiful detail considering everything's painted or tampos. The tail lights are nicely done. The Dodge emblem in the rear tail panel is very nice. Hellcat vanity plates. Your marker lights in the rear bumper cover. The tailpipes coming out with that oval exhaust tip. Looks really good. That band stripe goes all the way around. And the ducktail style wings that's right on top of it. Looks really good. Blacked out hood with the twin scoops. And the grill and headlight detail is beautiful too. Undercarriage is very nice also. So, enough on this guy and enough about other stuff. Let's move on to the second one we have here today. This is just the variant, the other version of the one that was just released. This release 5 for 2024 was this car, but without black accents, and it had a tan interior. It was Cinnamon Twist, and the other one was Pitch Black. The same thing was just release 5 for 2024. And this is release 3 for 2023. And yeah, the 2021 Dodge Charger, SRT Hellcat Red Eye, and the Shelby, and the Camaro, and the Challenger Superstock, which is this guy we have in our hand, and the 2022 Chevy Corvette, and then Import Legends 2023 Nissan Z. Yeah, this one here is really nice. I don't know why they did that, though, especially with the Charger. The Charger is a brand new casting in this series of 2023, and they released it in that maroon tri-coat something red, and then they released it in white knuckle, and then they re-released the same exact colors in this last release of 2024. And I don't know why they did that. Same colors, just that the ones that had the black top now is all one solid color, and vice versa. If the other one had the black top, then, or it didn't have a black top, and now it does. And the only different thing, too, is the interior color. I would prefer a new body color over a new interior color. But anyways, let's go to the fun facts here. The limited edition premium facts. The 2021 Dodge Challenger SRT Superstock can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 3.25 seconds. and complete a quarter mile in a 10.5 seconds at 131 miles per hour. That's just a beast from the factory to be able to do that. From the factory, all 4 tires were 315 40R18 Nitto NT05R drag radials that measured 18-inch diameter and 11-inch wide. I don't know why they put them on the front, but anyways, it's great though. If you burn up the back ones, you can just rotate your tires and have drag radials again. So I guess it works out okay. So let's get him opened up. And this one, I tore the package. I had to tape it again when I open it. Usually these open nice without tearing the paper, but this one did tear the paper. But anyways, let's go ahead and get him off here. And this one, I love this wheel variant, the 5-spoke. That's what came on a lot of the Demons. I do dig this color, but I just wish they would have blacked out that wedge. That thing aggravates me. And the bad thing about these black tops, sometimes you get this effect. They put, I don't know if they put an oil inside to keep some reaction from happening, but I always notice on some of my cars when I take them out of the blister, the tops feel oily. And then unfortunately, sometimes if it's shipped and it bounces around a lot inside the package, you'll get these little scuff scratches and sometimes these polished areas because it's the blister rubbing against it. And it's actually kind of polishing the matte black to like a semi-matte finish. That's the only downside about having this matte finish on the tops of the cars. This sometimes can happen. And this cinnamon stick looks beautiful in the right light. As you can see there, the metal flake looks very nice. Black wheels, those 5-spokes look great. And this one also has that dual scoop hood. It looks fantastic. Very, very nice car. And this one has a vanity plate that says Super Stock, just SPR for super and STOK for stock. Kind of cool. Very nice looking car. Will look great with the other ones. I think I have like 14 of these Challengers now. There are a bunch of them out there too. Some of them I'm not even going to try for. Some of them are, I don't know, kind of... I don't have any problem with the livery, but sometimes, I don't know, it just kills the car. I'm going for more stock appearing ones, but they have a lot of them with like golf racing, then some with Texaco, some with Mopar all over it. And that's cool and all, but I would rather just have these bone stock colors. And that works for me. So I can put them at the dealership. Sometimes ones with a wrap or something of golf here and there ain't bad, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. But they're still cool. So anyways, guys, having some problems with the stand here. That's why the camera's moving around. So that's it for our Mopar Monday. Not sure if I'll be back before our Free It Friday, but if not, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.